Before the arrival of Europeans, the Americas teemed with life. The land was a mosaic of ecosystems, each one brimming with its own unique flora and fauna. From the icy Arctic to the tip of South America, diverse Native American cultures thrived. These cultures were as varied as the landscapes they inhabited, each developing unique ways to live in harmony with their surroundings. They were not passive inhabitants of these lands, but active shapers, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of their environments. Their knowledge of the land was profound, passed down through generations. This is the story of their ingenuity, their deep understanding of nature and the ways they adapted to create a life in balance with the world around them. Their innovations in agriculture, hunting, and fishing were remarkable. For centuries, Native Americans honed techniques of hunting, fishing, and farming. They developed sophisticated methods to ensure their survival and prosperity, often working with the natural cycles of the earth. They learned to read the subtlest cues of nature, the changing seasons, the behavior of animals, and the growth patterns of plants all provided vital information. Their survival depended on it. Cooperation and community were essential, as they worked together to gather food, build shelters, and protect their families. This deep connection wasn't just practical, it was woven into the fabric of their cultures, beliefs, and very identities. Spirituality and reverence for nature were central to their way of life. This essay explores the diverse adaptations of Native Americans before 1491. Each tribe and community had its own unique relationship with the land, shaped by centuries of experience and tradition. We'll journey through the arid southwest, the bountiful Pacific Northwest, and the vast Great Plains. Each region offers a glimpse into the ingenuity and resilience of its people. In each region, we'll uncover the unique ways native peoples thrived, demonstrating their profound understanding of the natural world. Their techniques were not only effective but also sustainable, ensuring the health of the land for future generations. Join us as we delve into a past often overlooked. By understanding the wisdom of these ancient cultures, we can learn valuable lessons for our own time, uncover a legacy of sustainability and harmony with the earth, a legacy more relevant now than ever before. Their practices offer insights into how we might address today's environmental challenges. Imagine a land of scorching sun and sparse rainfall, a place where the relentless heat beats down and the ground is parched and cracked. This is the American Southwest, a land where survival seems impossible. The landscape is dotted with hardy cacti and rugged rocks, a testament to the harsh conditions. Yet here, native peoples flourished for centuries. They built thriving communities and developed sophisticated ways to live in harmony with the land. How did they do it? Through remarkable ingenuity and a deep understanding of their environment. They observed the patterns of nature and adapted their practices accordingly. The Pueblo people, masters of this challenging landscape, developed dryland farming techniques. They transformed the arid land into productive fields through careful planning and hard work. They carefully selected crops like corn, beans, and squash that could withstand the harsh conditions. These crops were not just chosen for their resilience, but for their ability to support each other. These three sisters, as they were known, grew in a mutually beneficial relationship. The corn provided a natural trellis for the beans. The beans enriched the soil with nitrogen, and the squash spread out to retain moisture and suppress weeds. The corn provided support, the beans added nitrogen to the soil, and the squash helped retain moisture. This ingenious method maximized the use of limited resources and ensured a stable food supply. Water, the lifeblood of the desert, was managed with incredible skill. The Pueblo people developed sophisticated systems to capture and distribute this precious resource. Intricate irrigation canals, some stretching for miles, channeled precious rainwater to thirsty crops. These canals were marvels of engineering, designed to make the most of every drop of water. These weren't just engineering feats, they were testaments to a deep understanding of the water cycle and the delicate balance of life in the desert. The Pueblo people knew how to work with the land, not against it. The ingenuity of the Pueblo people went beyond farming. They also developed architectural techniques that were perfectly suited to their environment. They built their homes from adobe bricks, a material perfectly suited for the desert climate. Adobe is made from earth and organic materials, making it both sustainable and effective. These adobe structures absorbed the intense heat during the day and slowly released it at night, creating a comfortable living space. This natural temperature regulation made life in the desert more bearable. The story of the Southwest is a powerful reminder. It shows us that with creativity and determination, humans can adapt to even the most challenging environments. Even in the harshest environments, humans can not only survive but thrive. The Pueblo people are a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of the human spirit. All it takes is ingenuity, respect for the land, and a willingness to adapt to the rhythms of nature. By learning from the past, we can find sustainable ways to live in harmony with our environment today. Journey now to the Pacific Northwest, a region of towering forests and teeming coastlines. Here, amidst the towering cedars and salmon-filled rivers, lived people deeply connected to the abundance of the sea and the forest. Theirs was a culture of respect and reciprocity, where every resource was treated as a gift. The cedar trees, standing tall and majestic, were more than just trees, they were lifelines. The iconic totem poles, towering symbols of this region, tell stories of clans and their connection to the natural world. Each carving on these poles holds a tale, a piece of history, and a lesson passed down through generations. The cedar tree, central to their lives, provided material for homes, canoes, clothing, and even baskets. The craftsmanship involved in creating these items was intricate and skilled, reflecting a deep understanding of the material and its properties. Every part of the tree was used, reflecting a deep respect for this vital resource. The bark was woven into baskets, the wood carved into canoes, and the roots used for various tools. Nothing was wasted. The Pacific Northwest tribes were masters of fishing. Their techniques were honed over centuries, passed down from one generation to the next. They crafted intricate weirs and traps to catch salmon as they returned to spawn. These structures were marvels of engineering designed to work with the natural flow of the river. Their knowledge of the salmon's life cycle was astounding. They understood the rhythms of nature, knowing when the salmon would return and how to catch them without disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. They knew exactly when and where the fish would run, ensuring a sustainable harvest that wouldn't deplete this vital resource. This knowledge was not just practical, but sacred, a testament to their deep connection with the natural world. The abundance of the Pacific Northwest wasn't a given, it was the result of a carefully maintained balance. The people here understood that taking care of the land and water was essential for their survival. Native peoples understood that their well-being was inextricably linked to the health of the forests and the rivers. They taught their children the importance of stewardship, ensuring that these practices would continue. Their practices ensured that these ecosystems continued to provide for them and for generations to come. This legacy of sustainability and respect for nature is a lesson that resonates even today, reminding us of the importance of living in harmony with our environment. Picture the Great Plains, a vast expanse of grassland stretching as far as the eye can see. This seemingly desolate landscape was home to nomadic tribes who perfected the art of living with the buffalo. The Lakota, Cheyenne, and other tribes followed the herds across the plains, their lives intertwined with the fate of these magnificent creatures. The buffalo provided everything they needed: food, clothing, shelter, and even tools. It was a sacred relationship, one built on respect and understanding. Nothing was wasted. Hides became typists, bones became tools, and even the dung was used as fuel for fires. Hunting was a sacred act undertaken with reverence and gratitude. The tribes developed sophisticated hunting techniques, using their deep knowledge of buffalo behavior to their advantage. They understood the importance of taking only what they needed, ensuring the sustainability of the herds for future generations. The Great Plains tribes lived in harmony with the land and its creatures. Their story is a powerful reminder that sustainability isn't just about conservation. It's about understanding our place within the web of life and honoring the interconnectedness of all things.